Imagine taking something heavier than our entire sun and squeezing it down until it is roughly the size of a city. Not a planet, not a country, a city, about 20 kilometers across. That is it. All that mass, all that weight, all that gravity, crushed into something you could theoretically drive across in 20 minutes. That object exists. It is real. Scientists have found thousands of them scattered across our galaxy. They are called neutron stars, and they are without question some of the strangest and most extreme objects in the entire universe. Not black holes, not supernovas, neutron stars. And the more we study them, the more we realize that almost everything about them breaks the rules of what we thought was possible. Today we are going to talk about what neutron stars actually are, what happens on their surface, how they spin, what they do to space around them, and why scientists are still scratching their heads trying to fully understand them. By the end of this video, your idea of what matter can actually do will be completely changed. To understand neutron stars, we first need to talk about how they are born, because the birth of a neutron star is one of the most violent events in the entire universe. Stars spend their whole lives burning fuel. Our sun, for example, is constantly fusing hydrogen atoms together in its core, turning them into helium and releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. That energy pushes outward and balances against the inward pull of gravity. The star stays stable. It does not collapse and it does not explode because these two forces are perfectly balanced against each other. But this balance cannot last forever. Eventually, a star runs out of fuel. And when that happens, the outward pressure disappears. Gravity wins instantly. The outer layers of the star collapse inward toward a core at incredible speed. And then, in a fraction of a second, something extraordinary happens. The core bounces. All that material falling inward hits the incredibly dense core and bounces back outward in the most powerful explosion we know of in the universe, a supernova. For a brief moment, one exploding star releases more energy than our sun will release in its entire 10 billion year lifetime. It can outshine an entire galaxy of hundreds of billions of stars. The explosion blasts the outer layers of the dead star away into space. And what is left behind, sitting in the middle of all that chaos, is the collapsed core, a neutron star. So, what exactly is a neutron star made of, and why is it so strange? Here on Earth, everything around you is made of atoms, and atoms are mostly empty space. If you took a hydrogen atom and blew it up to the size of a football stadium, the nucleus at the center would be about the size of a marble, sitting on a pitch. The electron orbiting it would be somewhere up in the stands. Everything in between is empty space. Your body, this planet, everything you have ever touched is mostly nothing. But in a neutron star, that empty space is gone. The pressure of the collapse is so extreme that electrons get forced into the nucleus of atoms and combine with protons to form neutrons. The empty space between particles is crushed out of existence. What you are left with is a ball of pure neutrons, packed together as tightly as the nucleus of an atom, but the size of a city. The density is almost incomprehensible. A single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh about 4 billion tons on Earth. Not 4 billion grams, 4 billion tons. The weight of roughly 10,000 Empire State Buildings in one teaspoon of material. The gravity on the surface of a neutron star matches that density. It is about 200 billion times stronger than the gravity on Earth's surface. To give you some sense of what that means, Think about this. If you dropped an object from a height of 1 meter above the surface of a neutron star, it would hit the ground traveling at about 1,500 kilometers per second. 1 meter of falling. 1,500 kilometers per second of impact speed. Anything that approached the surface of a neutron star would be accelerated to an enormous fraction of the speed of light, almost instantly. Nothing we could ever build would survive anywhere near the surface of one. The gravity would pull it apart and crush it before it even got close. Now, let us talk about something that makes neutron stars even stranger. They spin. Almost all of them spin. And some of them spin incredibly fast. When the original star collapses to form a neutron star, it is a bit like when a spinning ice skater pulls their arms in toward their body. As they pull their arms in, they spin faster. It is the same principle. When an enormous star collapses from something millions of kilometers across down to something 20 kilometers across, it spins up dramatically. Some neutron stars spin hundreds of times every single second. Not per minute, per second. Hundreds of complete rotations happening in the time it takes you to blink. The fastest spinning neutron star we have ever found completes over 700 rotations every second. 700 times per second, this object, the mass of the sun and the size of a city, is spinning around. The surface of that neutron star at its equator is moving at a significant fraction of the speed of light, just to keep up with the rotation. These fast-spinning neutron stars have a special name. They are called pulsars. Pulsars are fascinating because of what they do with all that spinning energy. Neutron stars have incredibly powerful magnetic fields, far more powerful than anything else we know of in the universe, except for a special type of neutron star we will talk about in a moment. These magnetic fields are strongest at the poles of the neutron star, just like how Earth has a north and south magnetic pole. As the neutron star spins, beams of radiation shoot out from these magnetic poles. Radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, blasting out into space. And because the magnetic poles are not always perfectly lined up with the rotation axis, these beams sweep around as the star spins. Like a cosmic lighthouse, sweeping its beam across the ocean. If Earth happens to be in the path of one of these beams, we detect a pulse of radiation every time the beam sweeps past us. That is what a pulsar is. A neutron star whose beam of radiation sweeps past Earth with each rotation. And because neutron stars spin with such incredible precision and stability, these pulses arrive with almost perfect regularity. Scientists can use pulsars as clocks. Some pulsars keep time so accurately that they rival the best atomic clocks humans have ever built. We use them to measure incredibly precise things across vast distances in space. But not all neutron stars are ordinary pulsars. Some of them are something even more extreme. They are called magnetars. A magnetar is a neutron star with a magnetic field so powerful that it makes a regular neutron star's magnetic field look weak. The magnetic field of a magnetar can be about 1,000 times stronger than that of an ordinary neutron star. And a regular neutron star's magnetic field is already trillions of times stronger than Earth's. To try to put the magnetic field of a magnetar in perspective, if you placed one halfway between the Earth and the Moon, its magnetic field would be strong enough to pull the iron out of your blood cells. From 190,000 kilometers away, the magnetar would not need to touch you. Its magnetic field alone would be found in history. These are not theoretical objects. We have found them. About 30 are known to exist in our galaxy, and they are considered some of the most dangerous objects in space. Magnetars occasionally do something called a star quake. As a magnetar spins and its incredibly powerful magnetic field shifts and changes, enormous stresses build up in the outer crust of the star. The crust of a neutron star is incredibly rigid. Much more rigid than anything on Earth. But even it has limits. Eventually the stress becomes too great and the crust snaps. A star quake. In an instant, the magnetic field reshapes itself and releases an enormous burst of energy as radiation. The most powerful star quake ever detected happened in December 2004 from a magnetar about 50,000 light-years away. The burst of energy it released, in just 0.2 of a second, was more energy than our Sun releases in 250,000 years. The radiation hit Earth and was detectable, despite being 50,000 light-years away. Scientists calculated that if this magnetar had been just 10 light-years from Earth, the burst would have been enough to cause a mass extinction event. 10 light-years. Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to us, is 4.2 light-years away. These things are real. And they are out there. Let us talk about something that sounds like science fiction, but is completely real. The surface of a neutron star is not smooth. It has what scientists call a crust. And that crust is made of incredibly dense material, arranged in strange structures that do not exist anywhere else in the universe. Deeper beneath the crust, scientists believe the material becomes even stranger. There may be a region where the neutrons themselves start to behave in bizarre ways, forming structures with names like nuclear pasta. The material at this depth is so densely packed and under such extreme pressure that the neutrons organize themselves into shapes that look a bit like sheets and tubes of pasta at the atomic scale. It sounds ridiculous, but the physics actually predicts this, and scientists take it seriously. Nuclear pasta may be the strongest material in the universe, stronger than any known substance by an enormous margin. The pressures required to break it would be greater than anything else we know of. And then there are the strangest neutron stars of all. The ones we cannot fully explain. In 2022, astronomers detected a radio signal arriving at Earth every 22 minutes. This was strange because signals that repeat like this usually come from pulsars, spinning many times per second, or at least several times per minute. A signal repeating every 22 minutes, what would mean a neutron star rotating once every 22 minutes. That is incredibly slow for a neutron star. So slow, in fact, that according to our understanding of how neutron stars work, it should not be producing any signal at all. A neutron star spinning that slowly should have lost too much energy to power the beam of radiation we were detecting. Scientists went back through old data and found the signal had been arriving since at least 1988. 35 years of a signal we had been missing. And it was spinning with remarkable stability the whole time. Far more stable than a neutron star rotating that slowly should be. Scientists went through all the possible explanations. A regular pulsar does not fit. A magnetar does not fit. A white dwarf does not fully explain it either. As of today, we do not have a complete explanation for what this object is. It is something new, something we have not encountered before. And it is a reminder that the universe is still hiding things from us that we have not even begun to understand. Here is one more thing about neutron stars that is worth thinking about. When two neutron stars orbit each other and spiral closer and closer together over millions of years, something extraordinary eventually happens. They collide. And when they do, the explosion is called a kilonova. A kilonova is one of the most energetic events in the universe, And it does something remarkable. It creates heavy elements: gold, platinum, silver, uranium. Scientists now believe that most of the heavy elements in the universe were created in these collisions between neutron stars. The why it is bad. The gold in your phone, even decimate. Every single word, and yet it is covered with science. It was forged in a collision between two dead stars, billions of years ago, scattered across space in the explosion, and eventually gathered up into clouds of gas and dust that became new solar systems, including ours. Every heavy element, heavier than iron on Earth, has a story that goes back to a neutron star collision somewhere in the history of the universe. You are not just made of stardust in a poetic sense. Literally, the atoms in your body were forged in the hearts of dead stars and scattered across the galaxy by the most powerful explosions in the cosmos. Neutron stars are small. You could fit thousands of Earths in the space between us and the Moon, and a neutron star would take up a tiny fraction of that space. But they are some of the most extreme and fascinating objects we have ever discovered. They spin faster than anything else. They have the strongest magnetic fields we know of. Their gravity crushes matter into states that do not exist anywhere else. Their collisions create the gold and platinum that humans have valued for thousands of years, and they still hold mysteries that our best scientists cannot fully explain. The universe put a lot of effort into making neutron stars strange, and we are still nowhere near fully understanding what it was trying to do. That is everything for today. If this blew your mind, please subscribe, because we have so much more coming. Next video, we are going to talk about something that makes even neutron stars look ordinary, something that breaks the laws of physics so completely that we cannot even fully describe what happens inside it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.